Weighing in at 320 pounds, Sterling Golden. Sterling Golden. We're waiting at this time on his opponents to enter the ring. The referee is going to check on the men at this time.
Where are they out of there? Scared to come out here. What's the problem?
He's going to check on the men. Here they come now. From Georgia, weighing in at 238 pounds, Jack Poor. From New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, Curtis Brazil.
All right, Brazil and Poor going up against Sterling Golden. Now, Poor and Brazil will follow Australian tag team rules. They'll tag in and tag out. Means they'll have the opportunity of a respite, but Sterling Golden will not. Golden powers the man off very quickly. And Poor immediately reacting to the tremendous strength of Sterling Golden. Trying for a top wrist lock now. Golden keeps that pressure on him. Breaks it up again. And so Poor staggers back to his feet. Twice now he's attempted to move in on Sterling Golden, and twice to no avail. Now Golden drives the knee. Now the back of the elbow into the back of Jack Poor. Poor back on the canvas once again. Golden being warned not to use the fist. Golden brings him up. A full body slam on Poor. Again, Golden brings him up high. Vertical suplex. And did not allow the pin. Sterling Golden bringing his man back up. Pulled those shoulders off deliberately. Poor tried a couple of shots to the midsection, but did not have any effect on Sterling Golden. Brings him into a backbreaker. Again, did not allow the pin. Again, had the man where he could have pinned him, did not allow the pin. On him once again. Brazil has not had a chance to tag in as yet. And again, he did not allow the pin, and the referee now becoming totally frustrated with the actions of this man, Sterling Golden. As Brazil came in, it is Sterling Golden moving in on him. Whips him off the ropes, caught him with a forearm. Poor closes in on him now. Poor staggered again by Golden. Golden now whips Brazil, so he's got both men in the ring at the same time. Poor hurtled out of the ring by Sterling Golden. And he puts Brazil in the Golden Squeeze. As Brazil in the Golden Squeeze, Poor is outside the ring. The referee calls for the bell. The referee calls for the bell, and it is all over. It is all over. And so Sterling Golden, in a very impressive victory over two men. There you see Stan Hansen coming out, and wait a minute. We have something going on here. We have a confrontation now between Tony Atlas and Sterling Golden, and we could have some problems right here and now. And he's asking to get into the ring right now. Golden just defeated two men, and quite a confrontation. He wants a contract.
Lanza into a head scissors, and Roberts on the canvas. Roberts trying to figure a way to extricate himself. Killer Carl Cox moves in against Jerry Roberts. Cox uses that right hand like a sledgehammer.
Roberts in trouble on that far side now. All right. Cox continues to dominate the situation here with Robert. Full slam, then the flat of the foot into the pectoralis major muscles. Lanza drives the boot to the midsection. Tag is made. Lanza immediately begins dominating a situation here. Referee Ron West starting a count on Lanza. And Lanza continues to try and totally destroy this man. And now Cox and Lanza both double teaming. And Cox put his man to the canvas, brings him up, whips him off the ropes, caught him again with that elbow. Tag is made. Roberts made the tag. Roberts come charging in. And it is Cox driving Roberts backwards. And it is Roberts tagging up once again. Partner comes into the ring, but it is Cox totally dominating the situation. Killer Carl Cox overhooks him, trying to set him up for the brain buster. He had him in the brain buster. Had him all the way. And of course, obviously, we have with us right now, as Wrestling 2 said at the beginning of the program, he had called the Dean of Wrestling Promoters, Mr. Paul Jones. Well, he's been telling you that obviously he has not been here to sign these contracts or to wrestle.
That's right. And he's got a good reason to complain. And let's hear what he's got to say.
Well, Gordon, as I told you earlier, Paul and I have talked this over. And, you know, like I said before, there could only be one Mr. Wrestling. This has happened one time before. Someone tried to impersonate Mr. Wrestling himself. He didn't do anything about it, but I am. No one impersonates me at any time. And I have talked to Paul Jones, and I said the only way that this thing can be straightened out and settled is by me wrestling this man out here, whoever he may be.
Well, all right, I would say, taking that one step farther, though, the only way that this could be settled is if somebody's mask has got to come off.
Very obviously. It's got to go. The real Mr. Wrestling will be the winner. You know how I guard this. Yep. And everyone else knows how I guard this. And when it's all over, the real Mr. Wrestling will walk out victoriously. I can guarantee you.
Mr. Jones, are we going to be able to have that, sir?
I guarantee you'll have a match, and we're going to have this match next Thursday at the Omni. We're going to make it.
This will be one fall with a 10-minute time.
Terry Funk.
Terry Funk in the ring now with Jim Dillon. This is a lights-out match, no NWA sanction. And that suits Terry Funk and his kind extremely well. He would just as soon the rule books be thrown away. He is a capable, competent, tremendously competent wrestler. Was a world heavyweight champion. But Terry Funk has that tremendous mixture of great drive, great desire, great capabilities. You saw that series of moves finally ending up with an ankle sweep and a spinning toe hold. But if you want a Pier 6 brawler, Terry Funk is ready to go in that direction just as well, as we can see right here. Outside the ring. Please remember, in this particular match, however, no NWA sanction. Terry Funk turning the tables on Jim Dillon. Terry Funk, who became the youngest of the Funk dynasty to win the World Heavyweight Championship. His older brother, Dory Funk Jr., held it before him. Of course, both of them are products of Dory Funk Sr., who was an outstanding wrestler and was known for a long, long time as the king of the Texas death matches. Jim Dillon still outside the ring. Terry Funk brings Dillon around, smashes him into that turnbuckle. Bear in mind, once again, as we said, this is outside the sanction of the NWA. Funk continues to dominate this situation. Funk smashes away again. Dillon's face becoming a crimson mask. Funk brings him up, a backbreaker. Dillon back to the canvas once again. Lateral press. Dillon, proving to be very tough, powers out. Back into those ring ropes, the referee calling for the break. Funk misses but catches him. Tremendous reflex action, catches his man, sets him for the pile driver, and it is all over for Jim Dillon. Funk, finding that second win, fires back up to the midsection of Bob Roop, and Funk beginning to move, getting that great second wind that he is so famous for, that great resiliency, flicking out now with a right hand, another right hand. Little jab, a looping right hand that time that has Roop a little bit staggered. Then he comes back, a powerful right hand into Terry Funk, and then again he moves against that already injured shoulder. And so Terry Funk has got his hands full here. A chop across the throat of Bob Roop. Bob Roop holding on to that arm, trying to administer more punishment now, taking some punishment from Terry Funk. Remember, this is a lights-out match. The match cannot be stopped. There are no disqualifications. This match goes on until one man concedes or is pinned. A pile driver on Bob Roop, and Roop jarred from the head right down to his toes. In dire straits here as Terry Funk eyes his man crashing down across his throat, that sharp shin bone cutting into the larynx of Bob Roop. Roop barely able to fire out. Roop now beginning to suffer the effects of this onslaught by this man from Texas, Terry Funk, the man who lived in the shadow of his older brother for 4.5 years while Dory Funk Jr. was the world. Look at this pile driver outside the ring.
Well, you can see in all kind of matches, he is a devastating wrestler, Terry Funk. And, of course, that's, you've seen him use the pile driver, you've seen him in a lights out, but the Texas death match is what he excels at, Tommy. This match could cost you your career, it could cost you your belt, and it could force you to leave Georgia.
You know, but Freddie, comes a time when a man's got to do what a man's got to do, you know. That's exactly right. You've seen Terry Funk, he'll do anything to win a match. Pile drivers, you know, it don't matter. And the man was the world champion, so he's got to be good. He's got to be one of the best. And that's, you know, right now, I've got the Georgia belt. But just like he said, I signed the paper, and in order to prove myself, I got to go through Terry Funk. And I believe, I really do, with all of my heart, if the people support me the way the people in Georgia have been going, I don't feel like I can lose.
There's a man who said he is...
Using that knee lift very effectively. Catches him once again with another knee lift. Hooks the arm. Well, I don't know, but wait just a minute. Wait just a minute. There is Wrestling 2 and Wrestling 2. We've got Wrestling 2 and Wrestling 2. And I don't know what's going to happen here, but both men are pointing fingers at the other. I don't know. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll be back. We'll be back in just a moment.